Hey. Welcome back. It is your boy. A little woken up now from the first video, which still was fire in my book. I hope that you all enjoy part one of Mr. Eddie Hearn, or Edward Hearns. That's right. For non-international boxing. I owe it to him for the on the end of the word Hearn. Now, where he got it from, I don't know, but I'm just saying I got it from him. So, I do not take credit. I do not take credit for no one else's work. So, therefore, let's get to it. Let's get in it. First of all, I am KC Boxing. Yes, shout out to the LDBC. And once again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to do so right now. You have time. All you have to do is just hit that red button and you subscribed. All you have to do is hit that bell. Ring that bitch. Ring that bell and let them know, or let me know, and let YouTube know that, hey, I want to be notified every time KC does a video or a motherfucking live stream. Like I'm going to do today at 12:30 p.m. Central motherfucking time. Oh, yes. One more thing. You're not going to get what you want. You're going to get what you need from KC. Anyone that's been subscribed to me for some time now, they will tell you that KQ do not pull back punches. He will tell you right or wrong. He's going to tell you the truth. Now, sure, I take up the Bible verse that the truth will set your ass free. But I'm going to tell you one person that don't tell the truth, and that's Eddie Hearn. Yes, this is a continuation on the bullshit he said about, and I'm going to talk about it in my live stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because there's a lot of things that I'm going to leave out so I can leave in for my live stream. Yes, there's a lot of things going on in boxing, but not as popular and not as meaningful as a pathological liar that's here from another country on a temporary visa. Oh no, he doesn't have dual citizenship. So don't you believe that in 1 minute. Because higher ups can throw his ass right out of this bitch. And never, ever get another one. He will have to do his negotiations on the phone. That way, he'll be a better liar. Because you don't have to look his ass in the eye. But enough of that pathological lying. But let's get to it. Now, we all know, as my first video stated, that he's all up in motherfucking arms about the fight in Saudi Arabia. Yes, you have to understand. And I'm going to call you by your real name because this is some serious shit. Edward Hearn, you have to understand. When George Grove, and he's talking about Callum Smith, when they fought, it wasn't as hostile as it is today over there. I mean, yes, Afghanistan was fucked up. We know that. We tore down Libya and fucked them up. But hell, his own people killed his ass. Pulled his ass out that hole and fucked him up. But those are all Muslim countries, as I said before. And as I said before, I studied that shit. I studied Islam. I study under the Nation of Islam. I study under the tutelage of Louis Farrakhan. All praises to the Elijah Muhammad. So, with that said is this. Don't bring up Smith and Groves. That already took place. We've been there. We've done that. But what we are talking about is going forward. The hostility that the Saudi Arabia people have against American people. And, oh yes, see, you have to understand, Andy Ruiz is my Mexican brother. That's no doubt about it. And Anthony Joshua is my African brother. African UK brother. They both went through bombings in each and one of their countries. More of the UK than the United States. Why? Because they ain't big as Texas. That's why. Yes, they have a large community of Muslims, like every city does. I think Dearborn, Michigan has the biggest. So, therefore, you know what? I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get right on into this shit, all right? I usually give my commentary, for a few minutes. But hell, it's been 6 minutes now, 7. So let's get right on to it, okay? Is that all right with you? Don't worry. Like the pastor say, and like my boy C said, hey, I ain't gonna hold you long. That's right. You see KC is feeling good today, huh? That's right. Now, Eddie Hearns understands some of the criticism he has taken for bringing the Andy Ruiz Jr. and AJ rematch to Saudi Arabia. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. What Joshua's promoter doesn't respect is that there wasn't any anger expressed publicly when 2 other British boxers, Callum Smith and George Grove, fought in Saudi Arabia last September. Smith knocked out Groves in the 7th round in their WBA Super Middleweight Championship match September 28th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Now, like the Ruiz and Joshua rematch, organizers of the World Boxing Super Series brought the final of its 168-pounder tournament to Saudi Arabia. Why? Because they were offered more money to hold it there than anywhere else. Smith and Groves obviously would have been bigger event in England, as would Ruiz and Joshua too. Now, let me throw this in. It's a goddamn shame. Oh, I'm going to say it. It's a goddamn shame that people around the world knows that if you flash some fucking money in front of the USA, in front of the UK, they will do anything. Oh, I mean anything to satisfy you. Hell, I went past anything. Or I won't put past anything Eddie Hearns does. Any moves he does. He will sell his grandmama if the price is right. So what you think he cares about a fighter that he feels that he don't win? He's through. What kind of support system is that? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm keeping this shit real. I know it's a video. I get it. I understand. I know it's supposed to be short and sweet and simple, but it's not. Not in this motherfucking case. That's why I have to continue on my live stream. See, Eddie Hearns is one of them motherfuckers that say, hey, I tell you this, I'm going to make you some money, right? See, he approach a Olympic star that turned pro or just an amateur that turned pro. See, I'm going to give you a signing bonus, which ain't nothing but probably $100, but I'm going to give you a signing bonus. I'm going to make you my guy. I'm going to make sure you fight. I'm going to make sure you need everything you need for training camp. I'm going to make sure that we take care of you. Smoke and mirrors, people. Smoke and mirror. That's why Floyd said what he said. When you young, you coming out of amateur, you impressionable. You see certain amounts of zeros, you think, hey, I hit the big time. Look, Mom, I made it. Look, Mom, I'm eating my soup. Look, Mom. But you ain't gonna say, look, Mom, I'm fucking with the devil. Huh? Let's keep this shit basic and real. You know how I do it. This ain't no surprise. And no matter how much Eddie Hearns try to compare this and that, it don't change a thing. It just don't change a thing. It just don't change a thing. Come on. It just don't change a thing. Come on. It just don't change a thing. My voice back so I can sing it louder, huh? It just don't mean a thing from a lying sack of shit like Eddie Hearns. Now listen. No, just throwing with y'all. Just making it interesting. You know how I do it, you know. Because I love y'all. I do. You know. And I'm LWC, right? And sooner or later, you all will be too. Now, on my channel, I consider you LDBC. And no, we don't need no fence rider. Either you're with us or you're against us. Huh? Uh-huh. Now, Hearns doesn't deny that money, reportedly more than $40 million for a site fee, was the primary motivation for bringing the Ruiz-Joshua rematch to Dubai, Saudi Arabia on December the 7th. I told you, it's all about money. $40 million just to have the fight over there? Now, I don't know if you remember, but I stated this in my live stream. Eddie Hearns is getting a lot of money to do something. I just couldn't put my hand on it. And there you go. There you goddamn go. $40 million? Just to have a motherfucking fight? $40 million. So, I guess you can say God looks out for a fool. God protects a fool. God looks out for an asshole. But it ain't over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. And she warming up. I just was next to her in the dressing room. You feel me? While I was working on my super chat song, she was working on the fat lady sings on Eddie Hearns' ass. Huh? Hello. Yes, sir. Now, hey, Deacons, I'm not going to keep you long, all right? Now, we understand it. Hearns said following the Gennady Golovkin and Sergei Devchenko press conference at Madison Square Garden. Now, Madison Square Garden is old, but it is historic. But more of your upper echelon promoters, in other words, promoters that haven't got banned and haven't got pretty much put on a back burner like Eddie Hearns. He fucked up, so he had to have a fight in the cornfields of motherfucking Kansas. Ain't that a bitch? How low can you go? Death row? What a brother knows. All right, now listen. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to close out. Now, I understand. This is Eddie Hearns now. This is that snake son of a bitch. The one that makes my ass, not y'all's, my ass itch every time I mention that motherfucking name. Excuse me. Let me scratch my ass now before I have to mention his name. Okay, there we go. Scratch that bitch real good, cause it'll be a long time. All right, now he said, I understand not everyone going to be happy, and people say, oh, you're hiding behind the WWE, the World Boxing Super Series, Formula One, the European Tour, which is golf, the Tennis Super Cup. These are all major events by organizations that are much, much bigger than Matchroom and much, much bigger than this fight. When George Groves boxed Kalen Smith in the final of the World Boxing Super Series in Saudi Arabia, no one said one thing. Not one thing. For one, they weren't from America. And number two, London got to speak the fuck up. Don't blame. Don't blame that shit on us. See, Hearns, Smith promoter, wasn't involved in the Smith Groves promotion. He feels that difference has something to do with why there has been such strong opposition to Ruiz and Joshua rematch taking place. Now, I'm not going to read all this to you, all right? I just want to hit on a few key points. And I'm going to keep on hitting on them. And I'm going to hit them when I do my live stream, because it ain't over with. Yes, there's a lot of other shit going around in boxing, like Richard Comey and Telefino Lopez, and I'm gonna get to all that. Just give a brother KQ, KC some time, some of your time. I need you to hit some like buttons. I need for you to make some comments. I need for you to be a supportive subscriber, because when I do the research, when I do the either is it real or is it ain't, is it fake or is it true, when I do that, when I put together a program I'm paying for monthly, when I put together another program called Streamlabs. I have to pay for that on a monthly basis. But it's all, it's all worth it because it making me happy, and Lord knows it's making my subscribers happy. I am KC Boxing. If you like the content that you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon too. Now, don't forget to hit the like button on the way to hit the subscribe button. Then you hit that bell icon. That way, you will be notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. Keep that in mind. And I do have a daily show that comes on Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So that way, you get to hear from 12:30 to 2 o'clock the OG cook on some shit. And I'm talking about cooking on it, right? I'm talking about turning the oven down or the iron down just a little bit and let it simmer. You know? Then, when I start cooking, I turn it up a little bit. Then I turn it up another bit. Huh? Do you understand the scenario? Huh? Do you understand me? Huh? Do you understand where the LDBC is coming from? Whoa. I tell you, boxing is good. Boxing is the sweet science. Boxing can make you do things that you didn't think you was able to do athletic-wise. I am KC Boxing, and I'm out of here, and I'm on to the next one. Now remember, this was part 2. Check out my part 1, which would be the second one, according to the way they have it lined up. But you will see the title when it says part 1 and part 2. And with that, I'm on to the next one, baby. Peace and definitely goddamn love. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Please, peace and love.